Hello, I'm Ollie and this is Criminolly, where I talk about crime, pulp, horror, that kind of thing. Today, horror, I'm unboxing the latest Abominable Book Club box. So it's that time of the month again when the postman, or indeed postwoman as it was today, knocks on the door and hands me my Abominable Book Club box. It's quite a heavy one this month. I'm fairly sure they sent out an email just before subscriptions closed for this month's box saying that some people were going to get an extra book. I think they had some signed second-hand books that they were going to randomly put into the boxes, so maybe I've got lucky and got one of those. But yes, there's nothing else to do but crack open the box and see what's inside. As always, it's a bit of a gamble. You really do not know what you are going to get. Let's see what I've got. So, okay, let's take things out and then I'll go through them. So I've got a small paperback, trade paperback size. So this is the mystery book. So you always get a second-hand mystery book. But yeah, it's a nice trade paperback size. So that feels like it could be something interesting. I have got Dead Seas Volume 1, Terror in the Trench, edited by J. Alexander. Oh, okay, it's got some good people. Right, so dive in and welcome to Terror in the Trench, the first anthology from Dead Sea Press. 15 fantastic authors, 15 thrilling tales of aquatic and nautical horror. From magic rags to sunken wrecks, from deep sea sirens to monsters of the Marianas, this collection will crush you. And it has got some good people. So it's got Laurel Hightower, who I just did a review of Laurel's book Below, which was fantastic. Kay Hanifen, Joshua Masala, Thomas Gloom, Mocha Pennington, Nicola Capron, Nikki R. Lee, Spencer Hamilton, Matthew Stevens, Megan Keekle Anderson, Andrew Cull, Katrina Prater, Hannah Hulbert, Craig Woolwork and Jack Harding. So definitely intrigued to read another story by Laurel Hightower. And I've heard good things about Andrew Cull as well, albeit I've not read any of his stuff. And I quite like the theme of it being nautical horror, so that looks pretty good. Right, I can see there is a big book at the bottom, but before I do that, let's look at the snacks. So it doesn't look like I've got anything additional. Right, so here's the drinks. So this is the full guts box, so you get drinks and snacks every time. So I've got the Nescafe Cappuccino, which is actually very nice. A Galaxy hot chocolate, a Lions coffee bag. I've yet to try one of these coffee bags. I've got a fair few of them now. Oh, this sounds nice. Masala chai tea bag, and a mint and chocolate tea bag. So that sounds very interesting. Right. So that's that. Snack wise, we have got, oh, these look good. Mrs. Filbert's really interesting snacks, coffee, chocolate and nut mix. That sounds very nice. As I said before in these videos, I'm not always a big fan of sweet stuff, but those sound really good. What I tend to do with these snacks is hide them in my office, and then if I'm on a boring teleconference and need a bit of sustenance, I can grab one. Right, it looks like there is a badge as well. I'm going to have to take my glasses off. Oh, this is really cool. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. So this is a Miscatonic University pin. I like that, and I can actually see myself wearing that one. That's really cool. Right, so the book is Sundial by Catriona Ward. So author of The Last House on Needless Street, which I will be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of. But this has got rave reviews, so I'm looking forward to this. So let me read you the blurb for this one. You can't escape the desert, you can't escape Sundial. Rob fears for her daughters, for Callie who collects tiny bones and whispers to imaginary friends, for Annie because she fears what Callie might do to her. Rob sees a darkness in Callie, one that reminds her of the family she left behind. She decides to take Callie back to her childhood home, to Sundial, deep in the Mojave Desert, and there she will make a terrible choice. Callie is afraid of her mother. Rob has begun to look at her strangely, to tell her secrets about her past that both disturb and excite her. And Callie is beginning to wonder if only one of them will leave Sundial alive. That sounds really good. sounds really good. I'm quite looking forward to this one. Right, so what else have we got in here? So, oh, now we've got a little envelope here. I believe this is going to be a book plate. Yes, it is. So a book plate for Sundial, so signed by the author. And a nice echo of the cover there on the book plate. Go in there. Right, what else have we got? We've got the traditional bookmarks. Ah, so this is a horror store bookmark. So somewhere back here, I can't see it through all the piles of books, I've got a copy of Horror Store, which I'm going to be reading in May for Horror Mayhem. So I will need to make sure I use my Horror Store bookmark when I read Horror Store. And then the standard Abominable Book Club bookmark as well, which has got a piece of flash fiction on the back of it. Right, so that's everything that was in the box. Let me, this is always my favourite part, unwrap the mystery book. Right, I'm going to get my penknife out, as I always do. I should have learned, and I should have it out and ready for this part of the video, so I don't have to lean into my pocket to get it. Right, here we go. As I say, this feels like a nice old-fashioned paperback that we shall see. It's always a complete gamble. They're always something reasonably decent. The gamble is whether it's something I've already got or not. Oh, I haven't got this one. So it's Flesh by Richard Lehman. So this is one of the few, well, I say few, I bought a job lot of Lehman books not that long ago on eBay. So I've got a ton of them. But this is not one of the ones that I've got. Is this the one that's short stories, or is this a novel? No, this is a novel. Right, let me read you the back. I don't know if I've ever read this one. No one in town has ever seen anything like it before. A slimy mobile tube of glistening yellow flesh with dull staring eyes and an obscene probing mouth. But the real horror is not what it looks like, or even what it does to you when it invades your flesh, but what it makes you do to others. That does sound like classic Lehman. So it's a wonderful cheesy 90s cover as well. So very much looking forward to that. Okay, so that was a pretty good haul. So I've had a couple of months recently where I've got books that I already had. But this month I have escaped that fate. So 3 books, all of which I'm really looking forward to. So, oops. So The Sundial, Flesh, and Terror in the Trench. Cool. Okay. As always, thanks very much for watching. If you're an Abominable subscriber, do let me know in the comments what you got, what mystery book you got this month. If you're not and you've got any questions about the subscription service, do let me know and I'll see if I can answer them. I thoroughly recommend them. I think they always have interesting books and they're really nice guys to deal with as well, Owen and Gav. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you are all safe and well and reading good stuff, and I will speak to you again very soon. Cheerio.